Have you ever stopped to consider the origins of the humble crayon? The story of crayon production in America has its roots in the early 1900s, a time when numerous companies vied for the incredibly lucrative market of art supplies and school materials. Amidst this fierce competition, one company emerged triumphant in 1903, a company that remains at the top of the art supply tree to this day, Crayola. The name Crayola was coined by Mrs. Alice Binney, the wife of one of the company's founders, and it has since become a household name known to anyone who has ever colored with crayons. To give you an idea of the magnitude of Crayola's success, consider this. The Crayola company produces an average of 3 billion crayons each year. That's 8 million crayons per day. If you were to lay these crayons side by side, they would circle the globe 6 times. Crayon production has come a long way in the past 120 years. In the early 1900s, crayons were available in a mere 8 colors. Fast forward to today, and that number has skyrocketed to an impressive 120 dazzling colors. Crayola's success is not just a result of its longevity. It's a testament to the company's ability to adapt, innovate, and continually meet the demands of its consumers. From the first box of 8 colors to the dazzling array of hues available today, Crayola has proven time and time again that they understand the importance of color in sparking creativity and imagination. So, we've seen the journey of the crayon, from its inception in the early 1900s to its current standing as a staple in every child's art supply box. We've marveled at the sheer number of crayons produced each year and the dazzling array of colors now available. But how exactly are these colorful tools of creativity made? A crayon's journey starts with 2 key ingredients, paraffin and pigments. Paraffin, a waxy substance derived from wood, coal, or petroleum, plays a pivotal role in the birth of a crayon. Its compatibility with a wide spectrum of pigments and its non-toxic nature make it the ideal base for crayons. Moreover, it has a characteristic called nice rub-off, which simply means it leaves just the right amount of wax on the paper, allowing for smooth coloring. Now picture this. Paraffin in its liquid form is transported to the crayon factory. The delivery trucks are like moving warmers, maintaining the temperature just right to prevent the paraffin from hardening. After all, paraffin turns into a liquid at about 135 degrees Fahrenheit or 57 degrees Celsius. As for the pigments, they're the lifeblood that gives crayons their vibrant hues. Because paraffin won't mix with water or water mixtures, these pigments come in a powdered form. They're meticulously crafted by suppliers following formulas dictated by the crayon manufacturer. Each pigment is born from a cocktail of chemicals mixed together in wooden tanks and then passed through filters to remove excess water. This leaves behind chunks of individual pigments, which are then kiln-dried for several days. After drying, these chunks are mixed according to the formula for the desired color, pulverized into a powder, and blended to ensure color consistency. These mixes are then sent to the crayon factory. In recent years, crayons have gotten some exciting additions to their formulation. Glitter, which are small pieces of reflective material, is a popular addition, adding a touch of sparkle to the coloring experience. Some crayons even have perfumes and other scents added to the mix, making coloring not just a visual, but a multi-sensory experience. And that's how the humble crayon begins its journey, from paraffin and pigments to a child's coloring book. Today, crayons aren't just about color. They can also sparkle and even smell good. The world of crayons has expanded significantly and now includes elements that engage more than just our sense of sight. Glitter, for instance, has become a popular addition to crayons. These tiny reflective particles are mixed into the paraffin and pigments, creating crayons that leave a shimmering trail of color on the page. This adds a whole new level of creativity and fun to drawing and coloring. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Some crayons even have scents added to them. Imagine drawing a strawberry and having your artwork smell like one too. These scents, derived from safe, non-toxic sources, are mixed into the crayon materials during manufacturing. This multi-sensory experience brings an added layer of enjoyment to the simple act of coloring. Now that we've got our ingredients, it's time to make some crayons. The process of creating a crayon is a carefully controlled one, focused on ensuring safety and quality. It begins with heating paraffin, a waxy substance derived from wood, coal, or petroleum. In large industrial boilers, the paraffin is heated to a temperature of about 179 degrees Fahrenheit until it transforms into a liquid state. This stage of the process requires a keen eye for detail. The temperature must be maintained meticulously, and the heating time must be precise to ensure the paraffin's quality and safety. Once the paraffin has been heated to the desired temperature, it's time to infuse it with color. The powdered pigments, which we talked about earlier, are added to the mix. These pigments, prepared following the crayon manufacturer's specific formula, are what gives each crayon its distinct hue. The paraffin and pigments are mixed together, creating a vibrant, colorful blend that will soon become a crayon. The next step is to transfer this colorful liquid to large silos. These silos are not your ordinary containers. They can hold up to 17,000 gallons of liquid. That's more than the maximum takeoff weight of the Sikorsky King Stallion, one of the biggest helicopters in the world. And if you're thinking that's an incredible amount, remember that a typical crayon factory uses this much in just a single day. Once in the silos, the liquid is left to cool and harden, transforming from a vibrant liquid to solid, colorful crayons. This part of the process is a sight to behold, as the liquid slowly takes the shape of the familiar cylindrical crayons. After the crayons have hardened, they're inspected for quality and then packaged, ready to be shipped off to arts and crafts stores, schools, and homes around the world. And there you have it, the journey of a crayon from liquid paraffin and powdered pigments to the colorful tools of creativity we know and love.